Alright guys, we're back. Doing more Geraldo. This time we're going to take a more in-depth look at all of his abilities, and if you can't see the title, well, we're going to do something with his level 20, the Paragon Totems. So apparently right now, you can actually get a max degree Paragon in single player just with the Totem spam. In case you guys don't know, the max level for single player is about 76, or 79 for Dart Monkeys. It's capped because you need more power for the other tier 5s, but you can't do that without 4 players in co-op mode. However, Geraldo's level 20 gives quote-unquote power to the Paragon that you spawn. So if you get enough of them, then you can turn that degree 76 to 100, and, well, we'll take a look once we have enough money for it. But yeah, for now, we're going to need to farm up as much as possible for that, and I think how we're going to do it is we're going to use the Rare Quincy Action Figure. So this thing, if you drop down early enough, can give you some insane money. It's kind of like a monkey bank, but it's infinite. So if you get it early enough, well, you can cash out for an insane amount of money later on in the game. Now, apparently I've heard that you can get this by level 10 without spending any money at all, so we're going to try to do that, although this is an ABR, so the values might change, but hopefully should still be affordable. So let's take a look here. How much money does it cost? $15.80. Okay, can we make $100 this round, or is it not enough balloons? Well, I think we got it. Yep, there is barely enough money, so watch this, guys. Let's drop the Rare Quincy Action Figure anywhere, and yeah, just watch the money skyrocket. You basically tell by the sell price a bit. So right now it's $15.41, but it will increase. Just you wait. Also, this might be a very good time to use this thing. Stomp. Nice, we popped the leads to blues. Although I can only get one of them, but that's fine. Good enough. Anyways, it is ABR, so I think I'm gonna need to give an invisibility potion real quick to Geraldo here. But yeah, about the Paragon Totem, I'm not exactly 100% on this yet, but I believe you need at least 18 of the Paragon Totems in single player in order to get to 300. I believe they grant quote-unquote 5,000 power, and you're missing 90,000 power if you max it out in single player. So we're gonna try to go for that. Probably more if I can greed enough. Anyways, let's add hot sauce on the Dart Monkey here. Actually, the Sniper is a better choice. It literally just gives a deep breath attack for the low cost of $540, which is pretty nutty. Anyways, let's take a look at the action figure now, and you see the price of it has gone up an insane amount. It's already $21,000 and counting. And I'm not sure when I want to cash it out. The thing is, it might be a wiser choice to cash it out earlier, because then you can farm even harder. I've heard a lot of people saying this is OP because, like, apparently by round 200, this thing, like, gives you millions of dollars. But the thing is, what good is that millions of dollars if you can't use a single penny of it, like, before the 200 rounds have come up? Granted, I'm not saying it's not good. In fact, it's probably a better bank, if you ask me. But I think there's a lot more items that are more OP that Geraldo has than this thing, which speaks volumes about how ridiculously broken, well, Geraldo is. Anyways, I believe there's another thing I missed in my initial Geraldo video, and that's the pet rabbit. I was correct in saying that it did no damage when I dropped one down, but the thing is, you need to drop multiple of them down in order for it to do something. So you'll see in a bit, once I'm able to get enough of those pet rabbits up. Here's number 2. So apparently the way these abilities refresh on Geraldo is basically by a per round basis. So if I'm looking at this correctly, it says it refreshes every 3 rounds. So we should see a new one, well, right now. Let's get it. So it's time for a mini Monkeyopolis. There's actually really not a lot of good Monkeyopolis spots for this map. So if there's ever a boss on this, well, yeah, rip your strong Monkeyopolis. But there we go. There's a mini one. And let me drop bunny number 4. And you can actually see, I think at 4 something happens. They all transform into one hyper evil bunny, and you see it's just, you know, jump back and forth between attacks. I'm not sure exactly how much it's doing, but apparently it's pretty good. I've heard people say that it can solo rounds up to 70. So, like, for the cost of only 6,000, that's definitely pretty good. The only problem is that, well, it maxed out, so late game, it doesn't really do much. But hey, the good news is that it's permanent, so there's not much you can complain about when you get that much value for the low cost of $6,000. So again, I've already taken a very in-depth look at the Rejuvenation Potion, and apparently it works on literally everything on screen. It doesn't even matter where I place the snipers. It will reset the cooldown on every single one of them, which, yeah, again, if you ask me, that's definitely way overtuned, and I expect that to be nerfed. What I am very curious on figuring out, though, is if it works on the Monkeyonomics. So how much is it? 108,000? Let's see how close I am. Right now, this rare Quincy action figure sells for 67k. So I don't think I'm gonna wait till like around 100. I'm just gonna get it right now. Again, there's no point waiting that long when you can get so much value out of it by greeting or getting more money with your farms. So, see you later, action figure. You paid off a huge dividend, and yeah. Let's use the Rejuve Potion, and let's see. Wow. It's instant. So that's even better than using the Elite Sniper. You can profit $11,000 just with this one tower alone. Anyways, we are powering through these levels right now, making sure we're, again, greeting as hard as possible. And I guess in the meantime, we'll take a look at more things that I missed out on. So, Genie Bottle. This one, well, it does damage if the balloons are close enough to the genies, you see? It's honestly a really strong tower now. It only lasts apparently 3 rounds. But even then, for the cost of only 2k, it's pretty damn strong. Like, you know, it looks like it does like 30 damage per bolt, so it's almost like an Archmage. Maybe even better than an Archmage, who knows? But still, either way, very overtuned. Also, this Sharpening Stone, it only works on sharp damage towers. So I believe right now, Elite Defender can't pop leads. It is sharp damage type. So if you go ahead and give it a buff on it, I believe it's permanent buff, and it goes away once you upgrade it to lead popping. Now, you can't upgrade it since it's maxed out, so yeah, we basically have a permanent Slapstone, which I believe gives Pierce, as well as plus damage. And even if you give it stuff like Berserker Brew, which would give it lead popping, it still stays, which is pretty sick. Oh, and also I realized, once you sell the action figure, you actually get it back again, and honestly, I think it's probably worth it. So let's drop it over here. And because it's cell-based, I kind of wonder if a flavor change would affect it. Now, there's no water in this map, but what I could do is maybe sell one of these for a pool. Come on. Alright, it can fit. I'm just testing, guys. So this is 158 sell back. Now it's still 150. Okay, so it doesn't work. I just wasted money doing that, but, you know, for science reasons. There you go. And yeah, I think we'll get started, guys. So we now have the Paragon Power Totem. We actually should be getting them, like, right away also. Let me just get a P-Brew real quick, so that I don't die to these deities here. Still see, even though it has full lead popping with P-Brew, it still keeps the Sharpening Stone, because it's based on the, well, the base tower without any buffs given. Now, the good thing about this Power Totem is that it actually refreshes every round, so if we say we need 18 of them, then it'll only take 14 more rounds to get them back, because you'll see after this round, we'll gain back 1 out of 2. Wait for it, see that? So let me just add another one to the mix, and let me get working on, yeah, I need, hold on, 16 million pops on the Dart Monkeys, just to make it a little bit easier. So I should probably get started on that right now by getting all these monkeys. All the Dart Monkeys, tier 5 Dart Monkeys at the very front. Just a quick reminder to everyone that in order to get a max Paragon possible, you're gonna need 100 upgrades of tier 4s or lower, on top of having 250k of towers that are tier 4 and lower, so that basically means 20 plus Super Monkey fan clubs on this map, which is going to be very hard because there's really not a lot of real estate to place Dart Monkeys, but I'll do my best. Yeah, I don't even think the problem is, like, money at this point. It's really just getting pops and also space for towers, because I'm not even close to 16 million right now. I think at some point we're going to need to sell the farms on the right side to fit more space for Totems and Dart Monkeys. Another cool thing about the Totem is that you can place them really tightly together, because right now you can see I can't place this Dart Monkey on this crate here, but you see if I drop a Totem right here, there is indeed space for it, so that's good. We can jam him in quite tightly, and let's see how many Totems we have right now. I believe it's not 18 yet, that's for sure. It's only about 12 or so we gotta keep going. Finding every little crevice that we can, including beside Geraldo and under Geraldo. So, round 111 update, we have over $1 million, so definitely money isn't a problem. It's just waiting for the amount of rounds to go by, because it's only 20k for the Paragon Totems. We don't quite have the 250k in fan clubs yet, so I'll keep working on that, but space is getting pretty limited, so I might do, like, 30 Totems, so we'll wait till a little past 120, and then blow it. Oh, what we could do, of course, is test to see what degree the Paragon is. If it's not 100, we back out. Because you can do that in this game. Retry the last round. Alright, round 120 update. I still believe we're pretty far off from the 16.2 million pops. And I do have, like, over 20 totems, but I still don't think I'm safe, so we gotta wait a few more rounds. Also, there's a cool thing we can do with the hot sauce and Dart Monkeys. Basically, the hot sauce actually adds to the Dart Monkeys count, so what I should be doing is, yes, throwing hot sauce on those Dart Monkeys so that we get more pops versus it being taken away from it by like the Elite Defender or something like that. In fact, I probably should sell this guy, because look how insane it is. 5.7 million pops just stolen by the Elite Defender right there. So, round 123, I don't know if this is 300, but just for curiosity reasons, I want to see how close we are. So, here we go. Nope, only 76 so far. So, in fact, we're pretty far off. Let's keep waiting. Alright, round 137 update. We have 5.7 million pops on this crossbow, 4 million on this one. I feel like combined, all these have already hit 16.2, so I'm not sure what else we're missing at this point, because we have so many totems, like 40 of them. And I got one more this round to be super safe. And this has to be it, guys. 3, 2, 1, give me the 300. 97. Okay, I don't know what we're missing, but I guess we have to keep waiting a few more rounds. Alright, guys, round 144, and while I was busy figuring out what was going wrong, I realized that the totems actually give a lot less than expected. Apparently, when I said it was 5,000 earlier, it's actually 1,500. So if you do the math, and we're missing 90,000 quote-unquote power, we need 60 totems, which means we need to wait 10 more rounds. Like, for example, if I blow it all right now, you'll see, it's still 99. We're very close. See? Just one more degree, guys, so we need a few more totems to finish this one out. So honestly, if you ask me, this Paragon totem might be, like, one of the quote-unquote weaker things in his shop. Now, granted, it's basically free power if you have enough money. But even then, it's just like, it takes so long to like get a sizable difference out of it. Like 60 of these totems is already over $1 million, so we're basically trying to invest like 3 times more of the cost of the Paragon just to get to 300. Now obviously it is a lot stronger than 76, but still. Although I guess if you're like talking about late game and the goal is to get as much power out of towers as you can, then this thing I guess is helpful, like despite the fact that, you know, it's pretty expensive relative to the power gives. I'm just saying that, like, say you're Straff Cash and bosses, I don't think it's worth spending 20k just to up the degree. I think it's probably cheaper just to either drop more upgrades on the monkeys trying to get a Paragon 4, or something else. Or maybe you're missing that threshold. I see the one scenario where, like, at a degree 39, and then one totem gets you to 40. I can see it, you know, having the 20k be useful in that case. But outside of that, I really only see it being used for, like, epic late game if you want to extend how far you can get with a max degree. So because of the second crossbow master, I actually believe you need less than 60 for at least a 300 Dart Monkey. So I think we have enough now. Round 151 again, since I've been starting since the mid-90s, we have over 51, 55 or something like that. So, who's ready? I think we finally have it. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Holy crap, am I finally relieved to get 300. Those last few degrees just took an insane amount to get, but there we have it, guys. There's the degree 100 Dart Paragon in single player. Only possible because of Geraldo's totems. Took a lot longer than I expected to get it, but nonetheless, there it is. And yeah, let's just take a look at how much Quincy sells for. 500k. Cool. And yeah, that'll do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the more in-depth look at Geraldo. Now, there's still even more that I probably haven't even covered the Geraldo. That's how complex this hero is, guys. So make sure to stay tuned for more coverage of that. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.